What's going on, guys? Frank here with 10 Back Bowling, here to showcase the all-new release from Ebonite called the GB5. This ball features the enhanced V2 core that's found in the Game Breaker series, along with the GB 12.7 solid cover. We're going to take this out to the lanes and see what it does, but before we do, once again, guys, just a friendly reminder to hit that like and subscribe button. Once we get to that 5,000 subscriber mark, we're going to be doing a ball giveaway. So depending on when we hit the 5,000 subscriber mark, we'll determine exactly what type of ball we're going to give away. So if you're looking to possibly get one of these, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So let's take the ball out to the lanes and see what it does. Okay, guys, this has the original box surface on it. We haven't done any type of alterations or anything to it. We're going to just start in the track area and start working our way left as we go along here. It was a pretty good start for that ball. Two for two, still good. I can already tell comparing this to the GB4 solid, the red one, that this is definitely more responsive down lane compared to the 4. The 4 for me was definitely earlier rolling, slower overall. Definitely on the forward side, it didn't have a whole lot of continuation to it. Still pretty good. Got my hand around that one just a little bit more than the last one, so definitely saw the friction a little bit more. I went with my standard pinup layout for this one, which is 35 by 5 1/4 by 30. That's pretty good. I like how low it keeps the pins. Just kind of sucks them right back into the pit. Today we're at Wabash Lanes, and this is a pretty fresh house shot. We've probably thrown maybe two and a half games on it. All right, guys, so 6 for 6, playing a little farther right. We're going to start moving left, get my hand around it, slow the ball speed down a little bit, and see if we can still get it to shape. And this way we can really see the differences between the GB4 solid and the GB5. All right, so made about a 9-board move to the left here. definitely more responsive than the 4 was. The 4 was, in that part of the lane, I would see the ball start to slow down a little bit. It was much more forward, and I really felt like I had to really get my hand around the bowling ball to get it to continue through the pins, and so far I really haven't had to do that yet. Not really trying to manipulate anything, just letting the ball do its thing. If I were to compare this to anything that's like currently out on the market for the brands of Brunswick, this would be kind of comparable to the Track Stealth. I feel like this is just a shade cleaner and a little more continuous than the Stealth is. For me, the Stealth locks up a little quicker, picks up a roll a little quicker, but is a little more forward. This one is just a little more rounder in shape. Yeah, that was not very good. There's definitely no doubt that this one is more continuous than the GB4 was. This definitely has benchmark type vibes going with it. Reminds me of a bowling ball that just got released from Rotogrip. It was a little early with the rotation there, but clearly more responsive down lane than the GB4 is. Definitely more responsive and more continuous motion. I think I'm burning that spot up a little bit. So we're just going to make a small move here. Much better. Okay, so far so good. We're going to make another move to the left. Probably going to move another 6 or 7 left with my feet. Slow the ball speed down a little more and test the limits of the overall motion. I would expect that this ball may have a little bit of trouble turning the corner compared to something like the hater that I was throwing earlier. But you never know. The only way to find out is to throw it. All right, so we're going to move another 7 left off of that last shot. Okay, all right, I was wrong. It still hooks, still continues. That was really quick. I could see that ball starting to pick up before it got to the tracers, and then when it got to the far tracer, it really took off. I feel like this ball fits in between a couple of older bowling balls in the the Ebonite line. It's got the sharper motion of the V2 or the Game Breaker 2, but it wants to pick up a little sooner like the GB4. So kind of is giving me like the best of both worlds. Might just be a little too far left for this ball now. You probably need a little bit more lane breakdown in order to throw it. I can get to the pocket, but I just feel like it's just a shade too clean. So we're going to try to stay behind this one just a little bit more to get it to face up a little sooner and not be so sharp down lane. That was out the window. Very out the window. Try that again. That was better, but you can definitely see when I stay behind the ball a little bit more, it just doesn't want to go through the 8-pin as much. This one, it definitely, that shot there, it was, it was borderline 5-pin / 9-pin when it went through the pins, and you got to be careful with that because you're more than likely gonna flat 10. Get those kind of like soft pocket hit strikes. That was better. That was just around it enough to get it to continue. We're going to throw one more here. All right, guys, so there you have it for the all-new GB5. Overall, very, very pleased with it. I definitely feel like it's going to be that type of benchmark ball in my bag. First ball that comes out and then transition into something else. If you have the GB4 hybrid, I think that this ball is going to be an excellent complement to that type of bowling ball. It's definitely earlier, a little smoother, a little rounder in shape, where the GB5 has the GB4 hybrid has a little sharpness to it. In terms of whether or not this ball is going to fit in your bag, the answer is yes. Your slower ball speeds, slower lower rev rates, you're going to like the bowling ball. I think that the out-of-box finish may be a little too much for those types of players. You might want to bring the surface up to maybe 3,000 or 4,000. I wouldn't polish it though. I would just use the SIA Air pads or whatever pads that you use to change the surface of your bowling balls. Matched players, medium ball speed, medium rev rates, this ball is going to be very versatile. Your high ball speed, low rev rate players, this is going to be a really good bowling ball if you're looking to control the front part of the lane, not see a whole lot of back end motion, but get a decent amount of hook out of the bowling ball. A very good bang for your buck type bowling ball. So if you like the video and you want to get one for yourself, stop by your local pro shop, or you can stop by one of 10 Back Pro Shop's locations to pick one of yours up today. Until next time, we'll see you guys for the next video.